Hello students, welcome to my channel Maths with Pannu. Today I would like to explain you some basics of analytic function of M3 class. Let's start with following chart. First of all, we will study the concept of analytic function, Cauchy-Riemann equations, conjugate functions or harmonic conjugate functions. But to understand these topics, we should study some basic concepts like partial derivative. Here we have a function u is equal to uxy. We read it, u is a function of x and y. We write here curl u upon curl x. We can explain it as partial derivative of u with respect to x. For example, uxy is equal to x square plus 13xy plus y square. If we take the partial derivative of u with respect to x, we take the derivative of x square is equal to 2x. The derivative of 13xy is equal to 13y. And the derivative of y square is equal to 0. Because in the partial derivative, we take x as the main independent variable and we take y as a constant function. If we want to take the derivative of x square, so we can use this formula. The derivative of x to the power n is equal to n x to the power n minus 1. Like if we want to take the derivative of x square, so we write here 2 x to the power 2 minus 1, then we get 2x. Similarly, the derivative of x is equal to 1 and the derivative of any constant term is equal to 0. In this question, the derivative of y square is equal to 0 because y is a constant for us. Now we move on the next derivative, that is partial derivative of u with respect to y. To understand this concept, we have an example uxy is equal to x square plus 13xy plus y square. So we take the derivative of u with respect to y. So the derivative of x square is equal to 0. And the derivative of 13xy is equal to 13x. And the derivative of y square is equal to 2y. So then we get 13x plus 2y. In this example, here x is a constant function. So derivative of x square is equal to 0. So here we can see that double derivative of u with respect to x. We can write here uxx means partial derivative of u with respect to x. For example, you can see we have an example of uxy is equal to 5x square plus 4y. if we take the derivative of u with respect to x on the second time, so we write here uxx and we take the first derivative of x square is equal to 2x and the derivative of 4y is equal to 0. Again we take the derivative of this function with respect to x. We take the derivative of 10x and we get 10. So in this way we have completed our double derivative with respect to x. Similarly, we can take the derivative with respect to y also. You can see that. Our next topic is harmonic function. This is very complex topic. A function uxy is set to harmonic if it satisfies Laplace equation. What is Laplace equation? uxx means double derivative of u with respect to x and double derivative of u with respect to y. And any function which satisfies this equation is said to be harmonic function. To understand this concept, we have an example. We take the function u is equal to x cube minus 3xy square. We take the first derivative of u with respect to x. The derivative of x cube is equal to 3x square. The derivative of 3y square is 3xy square is equal to 3y square because derivative of x is equal to 1. Then we take the double derivative of it. The derivative of x square is equal to 2x and we get the final answer 6x because 3y square is a constant. The derivative of this function is 0. Similarly, you can take the derivative of u with respect to y. You can see here. And after taking both derivatives, we put the values in this equation. uxx plus uyy. We put the values 6x plus minus of 6x. After cancelling these terms, we get the answer 0. Thus, uxx plus uyy is equal to 0 means u is a harmonic function. It is also said harmonic conjugate function also. Thanks. We will study the next concept of CR equation in my second video. Thank you.